Hi there, welcome to Real Life on the Homestead in Ontario. I'm Marie, and I've been thinking I'm gonna be making something for dinner, and I know that everybody gets so stressed over the holiday season and what to make. And if you're trying to stick onto a proper human diet and the carnivore lifestyle, you worry about what do you take to parties? What do you have when people come over that everybody can enjoy and it doesn't pin you out as being different? You shouldn't be different. This is how we should all be eating. But what I'm going to do is show you some carnivore meatballs without any of the fillers. No breadcrumbs, no extra vegetables, just a good, clean meatball. And you can serve this as a side dish to a family dinner, which I will be doing. I'm gonna serve it with some beets and a tomato and mozzarella salad for my family. I'll just have the meatballs. But if you did these smaller, you could do them as a party tray. So step by step, I'm going to show you how to make these meatballs. They are delicious, and it's not just for the holiday season. You can do these all year round. I'm doing them in the oven today, and the reason I'm doing them in the oven, I'm doing a big sheet pan, but you could do these so easily in your air fryer. Now, what I'm going to suggest is when you finish placing them on your cookie sheet, let them freeze up individually, then put them into a zipper bag. And when you need, let's say 4 for a meal, take them out, put them in your air fryer, and they'll just need a little bit longer time to cook because they're coming from frozen. But such an easy grab and go item. So let's get started. We are going to simply start off with 2 pounds of a good quality ground beef, grass-fed if you can, or the best you can afford. And to this, I am going to add 2 eggs. Now the ratio, if you want to increase it as you go along, is 1 egg for every pound of meat. These are my farm fresh eggs. You can see the beautiful color in them. And seasonings that you add are based on what you can tolerate. I'm good with things, but for sure you need a good quality salt. I use pink Himalayan. You can use Redmond's real salt, whatever you like using. And I'm good with pepper, so I'll be adding some pepper, but you could stop at just the eggs and salt. You don't have to do any other spices. I'm now going to add some of my garlic powder. Now this is our own dehydrated garlic powder, so it's very strong. As well as I add in a handful, so it'd be about a tablespoon of our dried herb seasoning mix. Those are herbs from our garden. You don't, again, have to do this. And then I like to do, I'd say, a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan per pound. So I'm doing half a cup here. This is Parmesan that I buy in a block and then I grate up and put in a jar in the fridge. And then just get in there with your hands and mix really well. You want to make sure that everything is well incorporated. Taking a cookie sheet, lining it with some parchment paper because I don't like crazy cleanups. And then I'm going to grab a pound of bacon, but what I've done is sliced the pieces in half because I don't find you need a whole slice of bacon. I'm just going to do half a slice at a time. And I grab my meatball, and as you can see, I have like, I'd say about a 1/4 cup of meat, 2 ounces. And then had to cut that off because of all the barking dogs. But what I'm doing is I'm doing a good handful for each piece and wrapping it with a bit of bacon, putting the seam side at the bottom, as you can see. And if you were to do this for a party tray, you could do the meatballs a lot smaller, and you can even do your bacon in quarters and just make them like 1 bite size. But I am going to go through all this meat, and whatever bacon I have left over, I just put in the pan. This will be for our dinner, so we'll probably have about like 3 or 4 meatballs each, and you can see they're a good size. So 2-ounce meatballs, 4 of them, that's 8 ounces, half a pound of meat. Not bad at all for a dinner. And if you were doing this as a party tray, you can get quite a bit of bacon wrapped meatballs and make a lot of people happy. So let's just get through all these. Now these are going into a 375-degree oven, and I will do 15 minutes, rotate the pan, and here's our 15-minute mark. I'm going to rotate the pans so that they're cooking evenly. Oh, beautiful they are. And the smell is really great. I've removed the bacon right now because the bacon was getting crisp, and the bacon on top of the meatball still needs a little bit more. At this point, if you like, you can turn on your broiler just for a little bit to crisp them up. And that's what I usually do. But if you're putting on the broiler, watch them carefully. They can burn very, very quickly at this point. As I promised, super simple. Carnivore lifestyle is a simple way of eating. It's just taking basic, clean ingredients. You don't have to do fancy things to make yourself satisfied or satiated. You can take your regular ingredients, just play with them a little bit. If you wanted to, you can do sides to make it interesting for those who are not on a proper human diet. Let's say you can put a cranberry sauce on the side of these. You can make a gravy to go with them. And next time I make my carnivore gravy, I'll make sure I do the video for it, because if you did that on the side, you'd have a little bit more moisture, it'd be a little bit more interesting, and you can serve this with mashed potatoes on the side. Oh, but you're doing the carnivore diet. Guess what? I'm going to be posting a video very shortly of how to do carnivore mashed potatoes. You can put them on the side. Most people wouldn't know that they were a carnivore meal, but you can do them. They're regular mashed potatoes if they're really picky, but they will love these as much as you will. So until next time, go out, live your best life. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So next time I put up one of these videos, you'll get notified and then you can watch. Have a great day.